committee, the Senate Judiciary Committee, explained, quote, the amendment to the language of Section 2 is designed to make clear that plaintiffs need not prove a discriminatory purpose in the adoption or maintenance of the challenge system or practice in order to establish a violation, end quote.
All right, we do need to cut this off real quick because we are coming up on our last break of the hour. Once again, I'm Ryan Schmelz. You've been watching Live Now from Fox. That does it for me. I'm going to toss things off to our team down in Arizona, but stay with us tonight for our election coverage. I'll be back on for that. So we appreciate you watching Live Now from Fox. We'll see you later.
Turn the offseason on again with the NFL app, your home for all things NFL. And subscribe to NFL Plus for more access for the picks, the plays, all in one place all year long.
It is a game of chess at 230 miles an hour. Whoa! The Indianapolis 500. This is the greatest spectacle in racing.
We are green.
The Indianapolis 500.
We'll have some lecture results for this stream in 11 o'clock.
Target new clients in your area down to the zip. Learn how Flex data-driven ad solutions can drive more clients to your law firm. Connect with Flex.com.
And thanks for watching. We'll have updates after this when the stream will come. We'll have more updates as it proceeds. Thank you. More updates as the stream goes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
And welcome back to Live Now from Fox. Beautiful look there of the Capitol on this Tuesday as we continue to roll on. I'm your host, Mike Page. I'll be with you for the next couple of hours. Always great to be with you as we bring you some of the day's biggest top stories and headlines, but more importantly, all the live feeds from all over the country. We're going to continue to bring you this live hearing right now on Capitol Hill. It's on the Senate side, talking about redistricting efforts as well as the Voting Rights Act. Let's listen in right now on Live Now.
To case under this regime. That's not to say we won't challenge redistricting plans or attempts to undermine minority districts that serve.
Has gotten significantly higher since 1982. Public available information shows that 466 cases have been brought. 43% were successful. Last question: should this committee, should the Senate, should Congress be concerned about the Supreme Court's disregard for congressional intent?
Yes, as Justice Kagan said in her dissent, Section 2 of the 14th Amendment allows you all, or requires you all, to enforce the civil rights laws, such as the Voting Rights Act. And what the Supreme Court did was step out of bounds and seize that power from you. So absolutely you need to push back in the same way you did with the Section 2, 1982 amendments with Mobile versus Bolden, and reassert yourself.
Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Grime, am I saying your name right?
You are, Senator.
You argued the Calais case?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to tell you my understanding of the case. And then, Mr. Cox, I'm going to ask you to tell me if Mr. Grime got it right. And Mr. Chamberlain, you can chime in if you would like. Or are you
I'll show you some election results, but we'll take a quick break. But I'll show you here in a quick second. Thank you all for watching.
Use race as a factor to admit anybody. Is that your understanding of the case?
Basically, yes. And they did a whole 14th Amendment.
Don't try to muddy the water to make it look deep, guys. I know you're all smart. I'm just trying to get to the bottom line. Am I wrong or right?
You're right.
Okay. Now, the way I...
Okay, this is our election results. District 1, District 10, and District 11, District 12, and District 13 and District 14 was what we're currently loading the map, so let's see what the map says. Give me a quick minute. Hold on, hoping it works. Just give me it's having technical problems. Thank you for watching. Hold on, we're having technical issues. Thank you. We're having technical issues, so give me a minute. We'll choose the live from Fox programming here in a minute. want to take you to the programming from Live from Fox with audio. I can't find anything for election results until 9 o'clock tonight, so we'll have to wait till then. So we'll take you to live audio from Live from Fox. Just give me a minute for I'll get the audio turn up for you so you can hear it.
United decision come in and give enormous advantage to big donors to be able to spend unlimited money in elections and do so anonymously was the interesting sidebar of all of that. And as I go through all of these different decisions, the one thing that seems to come up constantly is that if you look at the result of the decision by the United States Supreme Court, the result was advantage to the Republican Party. To me, it's a practically perfect through line. And it happens over and over again. And it can be very frustrating. I did a brief with John McCain, so it was a bipartisan brief, telling the Supreme Court after the Citizens United decision that what they had done was factually wrong. What they had done by saying that all this unlimited funding was going to be transparent, that we'd know who the donors were, flatly disproven by billions in dark money, that it was going to be independent of campaigns. Study after study, report after report shows that it was not independent at all. You could never prove in a court of law that proposition. They had just invented it in their private deliberations at the end of the judicial process rather than have it go through proper judicial scrutiny, and it was indisputably wrong. It was indisputably wrong that the transparency predicate of Citizens United was false. They had just made it up, and events proved it to be false. You could probably tell it was false at the time, those of us who argued in that case, as Amici did. But
might have to end the stream, so there'll be no stream tonight around, say, 8:30 tonight, so thanks for watching. We'll end the stream.
Which is not the question of whether the Supreme Court demands zero attention to race in decisions, even when hostile intention to race is present in state legislators. To me, the question is, do we have a Supreme Court that is willing to make a decision in the political arena that does not help the Republican side in the election? And to me, at this point, The record is perfect. And in a world in which you can prove bias and discrimination with pattern evidence, it seems to me the pattern evidence about this court is pretty damned obvious. So thank you for my time, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And I was maybe being...
All right, everyone, we have been listening to the Senate hearing on redistricting. We will take a 2-minute